Hello everybody. Very early in the morning, I thought rather than slouch about in my pyjamas all day, I'm going to get up and get dressed. I did get dressed yesterday because I went to the supermarket, which ended me basically. It was far too much. But it wasn't too much, but it just wears me out. So I really, going out was, last week, I had a really bad week last week and I stayed in nearly all week. I didn't really see very many people. But yes, I'm like, come on, Sam, midweek, get it together. I've got to toughen myself up a little bit for this. So if you're wondering why I say I've been staying a week, I had surgery about a month ago and it's taken a longer time than I thought to recover and start feeling better. So, yeah, but today I really made myself, I think you can really fall into getting quite depressed being at home. I'm used to being at work, I'm missing all my workmates and just all that, just going out and being that person. So I've been sort of stuck at home, not being able to get out on my own much, well, at all. I always need someone with me. But yeah, popped to the supermarket yesterday, got a few bits with my mum, so that was nice. She's just back from Scotland, so we had a chat about what she did and saw my other family, my Scottish family. So today, what I call a spiritual haul. As you may or may not know, I love my spiritual stuff. I love my sort of my pagan witchy stuff. Absolutely love it. It's something I've done all my life, and if you came to my house, you'd see. So what I did was went to. Oh God, this is a few weeks ago. I think 2 weeks after my surgery, I felt a little bit better. And I went to a spiritual fair and it was just wonderful. The people were brilliant. I just absolutely loved it. And I'll just show you a few, there's something missing. I'm sure there's something missing. If I find it or think about what it is, I'll let you know. Anyway, first thing I like to read tarot and I'm not brilliant at it. I just like it, and oracle cards. So I wanted a little, this was like they say an altar cloth, but I wanted a cloth to put my tarot cards on when I read them. I mean, how cute is that? I love the colours. I didn't want black and white. Not everything's black and white, and I really like these muted colours. So that was £6, which I didn't think was too bad at all. It's like a mauve, burgundy and a taupe. But yeah, that's really nice for reading any oracle cards, goddess card, angel cards, all those things that we love. I got that. Oh, I got some incense, some dragon's blood incense. But what else did I buy there? God, I'm annoying myself. I'll come up with it. I knew that I spent more than like £1. Anyway, so I've got this really lovely incense holder. So what you do is, I've got some dragon's blood incense. This is really nice for banishing purification, just emptying everything, and strength. Yeah, this is just a metal, stainless steel, I expect, an incense holder with a little protective pentagram on there. Very, very pretty. Probably mass produced, but hey, we can't have everything. And then you stick the incense in here. It sticks, although it doesn't, you have to be very careful. And then it drops in here, because I just end up sticking them anywhere, any incense, which I'm going to burn today. And it just makes a real mess. So that was got from one of the stalls. The altar cloth was from another. And then this ring, which is a lovely Botswana agate, and it's silver, and it was £8. I couldn't get over it. So the lady, she had a tiny store, and I said, do you take card? Because when do you ever take change? I really need to sort of maybe at the beginning of the month get 20 quid out, something like that. Or if I'm going anywhere, is get some money out, because they didn't. Anyway, between us, because I was like, oh no, I really, when you're called to something, there it is. I hope you can see it. Lovely shape. I love it. When you're called to, when something calls you, it's like, oh my God, it must be mine. And especially for that price. So between all 4 or 5 of us that were out together, we managed to scrabble £8. So yeah, that was wonderful. And I really encourage you to go to these fairs. They're lovely. Lots of everything's, a lot of homemade stuff, a lot of ethical stuff. Really, really nice. And just to broaden your horizons a bit. What else did I get there? Oh, these, and I bought these as presents, Christmas presents. And it's a little handmade soap, a soap stand, and then a little body scrub that you put the soap inside of. You see, and they're Witches Valley. And they were, again, these were £8 or £6 or £7. So they're really, really reasonable. You know, if you were to go into a little shop, say I live near Laycock. I live in a very lovely part of England. I live in Wiltshire, and I'm just down the road from Avebury. I mean, it takes not 10 minutes to get there. We Hill, West Kennet Longborough, and Laycock, and all those beautiful places, Castle Combe. So it is I find it a very spiritual place to live. I don't gabble on too much about it. That's rose. You see the rosebuds in there. So that's your soap. Oh, God, I've got 2 of those. And they're just so pretty. I'm gabbling on, but just bear with. I don't speak to anybody. And then I think that's more... I can't smell it. It doesn't say what it is, but anyway, there's another one. And I just thought they were so nicely made and nicely presented that that's going to be a Christmas print. So it's soap, a little soap stand, and like a Hessian bag that you put the soap in and give yourself a good old scrub. So that's that. The thing I've been really looking forward to is the witch casket. So I've had this a few weeks and I haven't been well enough to open it. I wanted to do it online just in case anyone here is interested in what a witch casket is. So if this is not a promotion, I didn't get it free, I paid out of my own money. It's a subscription and it's £32 a month, which not many people have got it, but you have the option to buy one and then close your account. You know, they're pretty good. It's not like you have to give them so many months notice. It's done and dusted. And it's really easy to subscribe and really easy to unsubscribe. So I think that's really good, because £32 a month is quite a lot. And I used to get things like Glossy Box, and I've had other subscription boxes in the past, and yeah, just stopped them. But this is really interesting. So yeah, this was supposed to be my Halloweeny one. So we're still near Halloween, but I just wasn't well enough to do it. Just yet, but I'm feeling a little bit better today. A lot better, I say. I can tell I've been doing quite a lot already because my head's buzzing, it's burning. So let's get into the exciting thing though and stop being miserable. So the Witch Casket. It's an English company, I believe. English, British, I don't know, somewhere in the UK. Oh, I love it when you have something that has these in. Anyway, let's move it. This looks extremely exciting. Extremely exciting. Let's move stuff out of the way. So first of all, we have our the Witch Casket, the Witching Hour, October 2025. So this is must be all about, I don't know. I don't know. Feature our highlights. There we go. That's a really nice little booklet about what it is. Hello to our beautiful family of witches. Oh wow, I don't want to look at it, so I'll keep it there. And oh wow, look at that. How cute. So some of these are really, really cute. Look, oh my goodness, sorry, I'm just getting very excited about this. So monthly manifestation. So on the back, you can write your monthly manifestation, what you want to achieve. Let's see, what are my goals this month? What practical steps can I take to reach these goals? So, you know, it's not just, you don't just go, I wish. You manifest. So this is obviously about manifestation, definitely. And what magical steps can I take to reach these goals? The seeds are planted, intentions are set, I command my desires to be met. So yeah, so you can write that, pop it on your thing with a candle, and yeah, manifestation card. Okay, what's this? So a lovely bag. Oh wow, that's lovely. I don't know, it's really, really big. I mean, that's my hand. Let's see what this is in. I think I know what's in it because it's got a picture on the front. But what is it? Oh, this is like a little knife, a ritual knife. That sounds awful. We call it, or Wiccans will call it, an asame, whatever you want to, however you do it. And it's a wooden asame, really nicely made. There's a little carving. I don't know if you can see it. This light is not brilliant. It's over there. That is amazing. That's the first thing. Let's see. Let's take the card out. That is wonderful. Use this magical asame, that's what I call it, to channel direct energy, cast protective circles. An asame has a commanding energy and is used to direct energy in a firm and decisive manner. Decisive, not divisive manner. That's not what we want. So yeah, so wow. I suppose it's a bit like a wand, or ish. I don't know. But yeah, that's lovely. So that's wooden, really nice quality cotton. What's it called? Bag. Again, I'm still not with it. Still not quite with it. Oh, and then, oh, that's lovely. Yeah, that's not pointy. That's a bit pointy though. And it's just a little brooch. A little asame brooch. Looks like it's got like a little crystal in it or something. That is very sweet. Look at that. And this is all on so it's all black and white and grey. That's the back. Nice moon phases. That's the front. Yeah, which is asame pin. Oh, I like that. I like that. So that goes with that. What have I got here? Happiness Herb Blend. A magical blend of rose petals, strawberry leaf and marigold. Use this magical herb blend in spells, rituals for happiness or dressing candles, etc. So, let's see what's in it. It's all in paper. That's quite a lot in there. Right, I'm going to show you. So it's not in plastic. You can have it in your bath. Doesn't smell of much because marigold, dried flowers don't smell of much unless you've got lavender or something in there, or herbs. But wow, and it's quite a nice size as my hand, and very nicely packed. That's the inside. So that's Happiness Herb Blend. So yeah, manifest. If you want to manifest happiness, we've already started. So we've got the card manifesting. We've got the asame to actually do our circle or whatever we want for intention. We've got our herb blend. Oh wow, I'm all wowing constantly. There's some witches candles. That's lovely. Soy candles. I find if I buy cheaper candles, I will get a runny nose. I think maybe the paraffin, because I do use a lot of paraffin in some of the cheaper candles. Okay, we've got a brown one, that's for like grounding. Oh yeah, stability and endurance, there we go. So it's got it written on the back. There we go, green is for like say money and abundance. Yep, good fortune, growth and healing. And then white is for cleansing and purifying, or anything. White, I mean, if you've got a white candle, but I'm not going to get it out because they smell okay. So they're quite, I just get the one out. God. There we go. So that's my hand, that's the size of it. Nice little candle. I've got candles that I use in my house that they're really nice, but like I say, I really am definitely, any other candles I'm going to try and get soy candles. Right, what have I got here? Oh, wait a minute. Parchment. Okay, fast magic. So you've got some little, that's very cute. I'm enjoying this. So what we've got, yeah, place a coin in your shoe to attract wealth. A lot of this is like folk superstition, where you come from. There'll always be some superstition around your area. Like I said, I'm from Wiltshire, so we've got our own folklore and superstitions. Especially the West Country really has, down from Somerset, Dorset, Cornwall, Devon, that sort of area. As in the North and the Midlands, but I've always lived in this area. So you've got all your little things there. To stop gossip, make a note about it, cover it in water and freeze it. but these are the old ways, the old folklore and traditional folk magic and all that thing, and it's proven that it's always been there. We've always had little things. Maybe it's just a bit more well known now because obviously we've got the internet and people can write books. You weren't allowed to do anything like this before 1950. What have we got here? Oh wow, there we go. It's because it's on black on black. I find it quite difficult to read. Divination Pendulum Ritual Kit contains all you need for a beautiful ritual to bring clarity and insight. There you go. So easy to get into. We have, I don't know. Let's have a look. A card. That's better. Oh, so we've got a beautiful ritual to bring clarity and insight. You will need a pendulum board and salt. So, let's see. That's salt. It's not written on there. It's just so lovely, well, nicely done. It really is. So that's a little envelope. And then you've got your little pendulum board. It's not like a Ouija board. Or sort of is, I suppose. But Ouija board, There we go. So we've got uncertain, no, rephrase, or yes. So you ask questions. There you go. And then, oh my goodness. Oh, did you got a little pendulum? Oh, it's in a little bag. A little pendulum. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Oh, look. So, I'll have to fiddle about with that and get that right. A minute, that's better. There we go. So what you do is you set this down, circle of salt around it, purify it, and then let it do its thing. Oh, we're getting a yes. If you could see that, but yes, we're getting a yes. So I must be doing something right. Oh, that is just amazing. Don't worry, I wasn't doing any magic online then. It was just to show you. Nothing was going to happen. But, so it's cardboard. It's very nice. It's really, I'm not in shock because I have heard really good things about this. You can get lots of these different spiritual caskets online or witches boxes or everything. And some of them are just full of crystals and bits and pieces that you can just get anywhere. Where this is like half of this, say the candles, possibly the incense. But the others, I haven't seen anywhere. Like this actual set. I am loving this. Wow. £32. Like I say, it sounds a lot, but actually, this is so nicely made. Look at, sorry, but that's the thing you hold, and that's the pendulum. And it's just a metal one. I have my own pendulum that actually needs cleaning. There you go. Nice and heavy. It's got a lovely swing to it. Yeah, I've got a lovely amethyst crystal pendulum that my nan bought me many years ago. I'm going to go say 20 odd years ago, 25 years ago. And there we go, back in its little box. Oh, wow. I'm going to use that. Definitely. That's wonderful. Wow. My kids are going to love this. God, I wonder if I could if I should buy them one for Christmas. Maybe birthdays. I don't know, but this is just, wow. A lot of, when I moved house and I sort of like changed, my life sort of changed, I did pass on a lot of my stuff to my girls. And my son lived with me, so I'd already passed it on. But he gets stuff, don't worry, he gets stuff. Magical cleansing incense. Oh, lovely. What have we got? So, magical cleansing incense. A magical blend of dragon's blood. I just bought dragon's blood. And frankincense. To use with incense holders and ash caches only. Yeah. The gift, obviously, don't, there's a lot of wise words on these, and that's quite nice, like safety and stuff. Like the incense and a firm magical smoke cleanses space, good vibrations, etc. Oh gosh, and again, it's in the paper wrapper, and I really, oh, that smells nice. Wow, you can really smell the frankincense. It's a lovely resiny smell, frankincense, but it's so good. It's really strong, lovely, healing. I love it. Yes, going off on a tangent, incense, and that again will go with my lovely incense holder. Again, they aren't from here. I've still got another few things to go. This is the candle dressing tray. Oh my goodness. I really, oh, I really wanted one of these a couple of weeks ago. Oh, wow. That is just, look at that. How beautiful is that? And it, on the back, if you can see, it's got witch casket printed on the back. It's glass, painted glass. Do you use it that way or do you use it that way? No, that way. It must be because you have to hold things in it. And obviously you dip the candle, you melt the wax on the bottom of the candle, pop it there, then you can fill them with your roses, your salt, your flowers, your flower petals, some crystals. Oh, wow. That is just gorgeous. I'm really quite stunned at how lovely this all is. Like I said, I've only got the one because I just wanted to try it out. I can't afford it. You know, it's not something you can afford every month if you haven't, especially, and I'm not working for a while. And I am so impressed with this. Wow, what is this? It's a very nice box. Opulent black glass chalice. Oh my goodness. We have created a beautiful drinking vessel intended for the ceremonial drinking and offerings. The chalice is often used to represent the element of water on a witch's altar. It also symbolises femininity and fertility. Oh, that box is sturdy. That box is so sturdy. Oh my goodness, look. Let's get it out. That is lovely. That is lovely. I really didn't. I don't know what I expected. I knew it was going to be nice. I knew it was going to be good. But I never expected the quality to be this nice. Do you know what I mean? It's stuff that you'd never... And look, witch casket. They actually must... It says on the bottom, witch casket. You probably can't see it. Ah, there we go. So everything is made for them. So they specifically get it made, it looks like, rather than buying a load of, like, crap from, I don't know, from really cheap sellers and just popping it in a box for you. So I'm absolutely, I really am. Look at that. Oh gosh, okay, redo the altar. I do have a little shrine in my house and I have some goddess statues, some things that I've made, some little ritual items, a little singing bowl, a big piece, lots of stuff that I've collected over the last, say, 30 odd years. I'm just astounded. At the moment, I've got 2 photographs of my nan on there because, like I say, Halloween, this is when we, or Samhain, as I like to call it, is when, or Hallows Eve, is when we think about our ancestors and our past loved ones. It's very nice, lovely. But I wasn't well enough to do a lot, so I just did a quick altar. But I'll change that now. So yeah, so what have we got? So we've got the little chalice, yeah, with witch casket on the bottom, so you know it's made especially for witch casket. This has made me feel like I would definitely do it again. Not before Christmas, I don't know, or maybe I'll get the Christmas one, who knows, the Yule one as I like to call it. So that's that. Then what did we get? We had the incense. This is so beautifully done. So we had the incense. We had the candle dressing tray, which I love that. Again, it's got witch casket sign on it. These aren't a massive, they do send worldwide. Just go and look online. They're not, I don't think they're huge. They're not, you know, but wow. Hopefully they make money. Obviously it's a business as well. All this, because I've got cleansing and purification, I will cleanse and purify all of this. That's your tray. Remember that one? That was the little glass tray. Then we've got the Happiness Herbal Blend. That's the dry flower and herbs blend. And they've got marigold in there, which is very good for healing. So I might do that. I've got the candles, the 3 soy wax candles. Again, lovely. Oh, wow. Yeah, the divination pendulum board and the purification salt. Again, amazing. Look, this is who I am, and I just absolutely love this. The Asame pin, which, oh, I'm gonna wear that. I'm definitely gonna wear that. I've got a beautiful red coat that I bought last year. Actually, I might need to do a bit of a fashion haul with you, because I haven't done anything like that for so long. So that was the pin, and it's very nicely made. Very nicely made indeed. I really like that. It's definitely got a couple of like little crystals in there. So there it is. And the little painted bit. And then the wooden atame, which I can't believe what's in here. Oh no, I've got a couple more things, obviously little paper things. But yeah, the quality is really good. Really good. I'm so pleased I got this now. And I'm pleased I waited so I could share it with everybody. Yeah, remember, that's the wooden atame, which I will use. I will use this. I'm definitely going to use all this. Love it. I feel a witchy day coming on. I've got people coming around today. My sisters definitely want to see this. So all my family, my older sister's not as much, but, well, not at all really. My younger sister a bit, and because she lived with me for a long time over in a different country, yeah, and she loves anything like this as well. My mum thinks I'm weird, but all mums think their kids are weird, aren't they? Kid, I'm 56 next month. Next month, 56. But yeah, I've been doing this for, you know, over 30 years. Oh my God, over 35 years. And then you've got your manifestation card. Like everything I will use in here, part of my spirituality. And then that lovely parchment with all the fast magic on there. So yeah, I am astounded. I'm really happy with that. Wow. I don't know if I'm allowed to put this on there, but I keep my altar cloth in there. That's what my daughter bought me last year. It was one of my Christmas presents. Ye old bag of witchy, which I keep my altar cloth in. So that's my lovely spiritual update. I've got a few things in my Amazon basket, but I'm being very careful this month, because obviously I've not been at work, and this is not stuff I need. This is stuff I want. So I've got to really, be careful. But that was something I paid for with my own money. I bought it at the beginning of October last year, and I got it mid-October. So they send out mid-month. So whenever you buy it, they will send it out mid-month. That's Witch Casket, and I'll put the down below. But yeah, as I say, I paid for it out of my own money. If you love anything witchy or spiritual or anything like that, then I will. I can share a few other things in the future. Things that I do, my favourite books, any other tarot cards I've got quite a few packs if anyone's interested. But I think I just like doing this for myself. I'm very much a solo person, solitary on my own. I used to belong to a really lovely pagan group, and we used to do all sorts of things together. Basically just a joy to get together at the pub as well. So yeah, there's my witch casket, and I don't know what's coming next, but I can't do it, depending on how I'm feeling. So hopefully next week I'll be with you again with maybe probably a health update, maybe a foodie diet update. I'm still not sure what I'm doing in that way. I know I need to lose weight, so I'm gonna have to cut some carbs out, and probably I did think about doing the Slimming World, but I find I'm eating so many carbs, I'm just like bloating, and it's making me a bit lethargic. And yeah, so I'm just gonna see what I'm doing, but I'm not going to promote anything because I've got no idea. But I do know I need to get back to lose a bit more weight, and because I'm feeling really fat and bloaty and just not happy at all. You don't say fat anymore? Does it offend anybody? I don't know. But yeah. And yeah, we'll keep you up to date on my hair growth. It's growing, but it's really growing in a weird way. It looks like I'm going to have quite a big scar and some alopecia. I've seen some like wigs and stuff. I don't think I'm ready to put anything on my head yet, because especially in the afternoon, I can do this now. This side, very tender, but okay. This side, a bit sore. So that, I'll say that's the side. But yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, it's sort of sticking out here, and my crown's there. I'm not going to be able to cut it for a while. So yeah, just bear with. So I may be wearing a hat or a scarf or something, but today I just felt quite nice like this. I even put some makeup on. Anyway, I'll let you go. I hope you enjoyed my my witchy haul, and I'll see you later.